In Europe, Hyundai's first truly long-range electric car, the Kona Electric, is already being delivered to customers in select markets. Offering decent range and performance, it's currently only available with a 64 kilowatt-hour battery pack, but will eventually be offered with a smaller capacity 39.2 kilowatt-hour battery pack, allowing Hyundai to appeal to both European Tesla Model 3 reservation holders who are fed up with waiting for their cars and compete directly against the standard range 2018 Nissan Leaf and Renault Zoe, both of whom are aimed at a more affordable market segment. In the US, the Kona Electric hasn't officially gone on sale yet, but we've known for some time that its official EPA range of 258 miles per charge, 415 kilometers, and starting price of $36,450 before incentives and dealer fees would make the Kona Electric a really tough adversary to the Chevrolet Bolt EV. We just didn't know quite how much competition it would offer. Until now, that is. On Friday, Hyundai released the pricing and specs of the 3 trim levels it will offer for the Kona Electric in the US, showing just how much tech will come as standard for the electric crossover, and how much you'll have to pay for it. And for Chevrolet, well, it's not good news. Assuming Hyundai can meet demand, something it didn't manage to do all that well in its first electric car, the Ioniq EV, and to be frank, I'm not sure it will be able to fix, since it seems to only be looking at initial availability in so-called ZEV states before rolling out nationwide, Chevrolet should be rightly scared. And I'm saying this as someone who owns a Chevrolet Bolt LT with a few extra option boxes ticked and loves her car so much that she's considering buying the lease out sometime soon. Now though, I'm not so sure, and I think you'll agree as we continue on with this episode. Let's look at the entry-level specs first in the form of the Kona Electric SEL, a car that will retail at $120 less than the Bolt EV LT. Oh, and as a side, I should note here that you'll see different prices quoted by different sites. That's because some sites quote mandatory delivery and dealer fees included in the price and some don't. I've not included them here, but they're usually around $1,000 or less. The Kona SEL comes with the same 150 kilowatt, 201 horsepower motor as the rest of the Kona Electric lineup, as well as the same 64 kilowatt hour battery pack. In North America, a smaller capacity pack isn't going to be offered. Like the Bolt EV, it has user-adjustable regenerative braking and a 7 kilowatt onboard charger. It has cloth seats too, just like the Bolt EV, as well as LED taillights and LED daytime running lights. But where the Kona Electric streaks ahead of the Bolt is all of the features included as standard that you have to pay for in the Bolt EV. CCS quick charging, a $750 optional extra for the Bolt EV, is standard. Blind spot collision warning, forward collision assist, lane keep assist, and rear cross traffic collision avoidance assist, as well as smart cruise control, are all included on the Kona as standard. So too is heated front seats and dual heated side mirrors. To get all of that in the Bolt EV LT, you'd have to spec 3 individual packages totaling more than $1,500. Sure, you do get a few extras, a heated steering wheel and an auto-dimming mirror, but it's pretty clear to see that the Kona Electric packs a whole lot more in for a whole lot less. Next, let's look at the mid-spec Kona Limited, which adds LED headlights, leather seats, power driver's seat with lumbar adjustment, auto-dimming mirror with home link, you can't get that on the Bolt EV, and wireless device charging for your phone, as well as a power tilt and side sunroof, and a few other things I'm not adding here. It retails from $41,150 before fees and incentives, just $30 more than the Bolt EV Premier, Chevrolet's top-spec Bolt EV. Again though, if you want some of the driver assistance features and wireless charging, you'll have to pay extra in the Bolt EV, and like the Bolt LT, the Bolt Premier doesn't come with rapid charging as standard. All Kona Electrics do. And a sunroof? Well, you're SOL with the Bolt EV. Are there things that the Bolt EV offers that the Kona Electric doesn't? Sure, there's that neat rear-view camera that pops up in the rear-view mirror, something I personally don't like because you have to refocus on the actual mirror rather than the projected image you get with a standard mirror. Optics is a cold, hard mistress, and as far as I can tell, the Kona isn't offered at any trim level with any kind of internet connection for occupants, something I love about my Bolt EV, even if it costs me $20 a month. The touchscreen display on the Kona Electric is also smaller, 7 or 8 inches depending on the model, versus the 10.1 inches on the Bolt EV. But overall, the interior in the Kona Electric is far more upmarket than anything Chevrolet has to offer in the Bolt EV. You'll note I've not even looked at the high-end Kona Ultimate yet. It adds rain-sensing wipers, heated and ventilated front seats, rear parking distance warning sensors, smart cruise control with stop and go, and a heads-up display, as well as that 8-inch touchscreen for $44,650. That is more than the high-end Bolt, but if you tick some of the option boxes to make the Bolt EV Premier as close as possible in specs to the Kona Electric, then you're looking at a price difference of under $2,000. That final nail in the coffin? The Kona Electric will be eligible for the full US federal tax credit for some time, since Hyundai hasn't really sold that many electric cars. Chevrolet, meanwhile, well, it's going to soon ramp down its incentives as it's hit its 200,000th plug-in car, and in a month or two that ramp down will mean that your Chevy Bolt EV, unless GM underwrites the lost incentives, will cost more than the Kona in pretty much every way. What does this mean for GM and the Chevy Bolt EV? Honestly, I think it means that GM is going to have to severely work hard to decrease the Chevy Bolt EV's price point or add some more features to make it comparable and competitive against the Kona Electric. Sure, to begin with, the Bolt EV is still going to be easier to buy because availability is going to be far better, but after that, it's going to be one heck of a fight. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Let us know if you liked or you didn't like it below. Scribble a comment, hit the notification bell, and if you want to support us, follow one of the links below or buy something from our shop. I'll be back soon with another episode, but until then, keep evolving.